In this video, we will practice integrating with trig functions. Let's talk about a couple of memorized rules that you are going to need. Thinking back to first semester, what was the derivative of tangent? That was secant squared. That means that the integral of secant squared must be tangent x plus c. The other memorized rule we need is that the integral of tangent u is negative natural log cosine u plus c. Since I need to handle these two terms a little bit differently, I'm going to split up this integral as the sum of two separate integrals. On the second one, I'm going to do u substitution. I'm pretty sure that if I let u equal 3x, that's what I need. And in that case, u prime will equal 3. So I will go ahead and integrate the first term. So as I mentioned a minute ago, the integral of secant squared is tangent. So I'm going to end up with tangent x, and I will save the plus c for later. For now, I will go ahead and do the u substitution for the second integral. So I'm going to have the integral of tangent u. Instead of dx, I will write du over u prime. U prime is 3, so I'm dividing by 3, but I'm going to write that as a 1/3 out in the front. Now I can use the second memorized rule that I mentioned, and I'm going to replace the integral of tangent u with negative natural log absolute value of cosine u plus c. So bringing down the tangent x that I have, the negative sign from the rule is going to turn this plus into a minus, and I will have minus 1/3 natural log absolute value of cosine u and plus c. Finally, I'm going to go ahead and substitute the 3x back in for u. And here's your final answer. Here is the first memorized rule that you will need to solve problem number 12. The integral of cosecant x is negative natural log absolute value cosecant plus cotangent. Oops, I forgot the plus c, constant of integration. And the second memorized rule you will need is that the integral of cotangent is equal to the natural log of the absolute value of sine plus c. I know this is kind of a lot, but you just have to memorize these guys. For number 12, I will use my a plus b over c rule, which tells me that I can rewrite as a over c plus b over c. So how does that apply to this integral? I can rewrite this as 2 over sine x minus cosine x over sine x. I'm going to move this 2 from the numerator off to the side to make it more obvious what's going to happen next. Specifically, I will have 2 times cosecant. The reciprocal of sine is cosecant x. And of course, cosine over sine is cotangent. So cotangent x. So you can see that on the next step, I'm going to need my integral of cosecant rule, which is right here, and my integral of cotangent rule, which is right here. So here is my integral of cosecant rule. I will save the plus c for the end of the problem. Since I have a 2 right here, I'm going to put the 2 right here. So now watch for my cotangent rule. I've got this minus sign, so I will put minus. But then I will have the natural log of the absolute value of sine. So here we go. Natural log of the absolute value of sine x, going to need more space, absolute value plus c. So that's how you integrate with trig functions. It really comes down to memorizing kind of a lot of rules. Let's run through these integral rules real quick. The integral of sine is negative cosine, and the integral of cosine is sine. The integral of tangent is negative natural log absolute value of cosine. The integral of cotangent is positive natural log absolute value of sine. The integral of secant is natural log absolute value of secant plus tangent. And the integral of cosecant is negative natural log absolute value of cosecant plus cotangent. Make sure you know them all.